Hi, Greg from Curry Country Living. In this video I'd like to talk to you about my new Polar G2 Plus. I've been contemplating a new stove for quite some time. I was set in one direction with the Heatmaster 4000, which is a gasification unit very similar to the Polar G2 Plus. They're similar in size, and I'd actually made a video which I'll just put after this link, and I was leaning that way, and I was probably gonna buy a 4000. I posted that video in a Facebook group, an Outside Wood Boiler Facebook group, and a fellow by the name of Travis reached out to me from Stonewall. He's the dealer for the Polar units, and he suggested that if I hadn't made up my mind, to maybe come take a look at the Polar G2, which I did. I made a trip up to Stonewall twice to look at these units, and if you'd like to see a video on that, just go back to my second video on my YouTube channel, and Travis gives a really good description of these stoves. Basically, in a nutshell, these stoves are a little bit more expensive than the Heatmasters. This stove is in the $13,700 range Canadian. The little added things to it I felt made it worth the extra money. They're a solid built unit. Just little things like opening up the door and having that fan ramp up instead of hitting a switch. The fan on the back is I feel a better fan, a better unit, and I just like the design. So this video is me bringing home my Polar G2 Plus. So it's a nice snowy day here in southern Manitoba. My name's Greg, and I just found this site a little while ago, so I've been really enjoying watching what everybody else has out there and asking questions and getting a feel for all the different wood stoves. I didn't realize there were so many of them out there. I've had what I just found out recently because of somebody on the site. I have an Aquatherm that I bought in 1990, so that makes this stove, what, 31 years old. It's still going behind me in the background. The thing is a beast on wood. I always realize that. I've got it in the shed. I don't have it that well insulated. But last year I decided I was going to upgrade. So I've been slowly doing that by buying some tools. I have a wood splitter behind me that I just picked up because I realized that the newer stoves require, especially the gasification apparently, require the wood to be split, which I never did split wood with my Aquatherm. And basically I heat a house, an older house built in 1911, 3-story, old cast radiators. And I heat a barn that we've been renovating. The upstairs is actually renovated for Christmases and special gatherings when the family comes out. We have a large family, 6 kids. And the downstairs has a shop, in-floor heat. And I spent quite a bit of money. Whether it was a mistake or not, I don't know, but it's a nice system with in-floor heat. And I just have a kind of a forced air system. It's all heated off my wood stove with electric backup. But I'm thinking about putting cast iron radiators in the loft in the next little while. And I'm thinking of buying a new stove this year or next year. Probably a gasifier and probably a G4000. They make them just 45 miles down the road and have a fairly good reputation in our area, and it sounds like a good reputation on the site. I hear complaints about them all. I think it's like a John Deere, an International, a Case, Dodge, Ford. You know, some people have a lot of loyalty depending on what happens, and other people don't. I gotta have it lower, like I'm gonna have to put it right in, so.
Do you want me to shorten up the chain then?
Yeah. If I just lift it up and go. I could cut that out, take that out. Yeah. Then that will. I think we're gonna.
What are those poles for? What are those poles? Like what you're messing around on the other side with?
Oh,
cleaning.
Clean out the ash thing. The other thing I may have a problem with is cleaning out the refrigerator.
Well, just a short comment from the two of you there.
That was harder than I thought. It was heavier. It had the back wheels of that big Kubota spinning. I had to use the end of the forks to get enough distance to bring it in over my pipes. I think it should work in here okay. It's a little bit tight, but I think we can make it work. I want it under the shed, so.
I thought it went better than expected.
Yeah. It's heavy.
It's heavy.
It's a heavy, heavy unit.
Pipe doesn't quite line up either.
Well, I can get a 45 and then go up.
You got it in there without any damage.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed that video, consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or even give us a share. And as always, if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. And until next time, stay safe, and we'll talk to you later.